Jeff the Wealth Builder here, helping first generation wealth builders get control of their money, build tax exempt income, and leave a legacy of money and assets for the next generation. And here are 5 steps I want you to take to prepare for the next recession. Okay, well, some people already say we are already in a recession. Whether you believe we are in a recession or not, I want you to take these 5 steps and get ready. Because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. And if this recession hits, you will be in a position to take advantage of some opportunities because some people are just unwilling or don't know how to prepare. So if you are prepared, you are going to financially win. It's just as simple and just as clear as that. So let's get ready. So when you're getting ready, and then you're going to stay ready. So when this recession, when it does eventually hit, you'll be able to swoop in and buy some assets on a dirt cheap, and you'll be able to be in a position to start to grow your financial empire. So like the first thing that I want you to do in preparing for the recession is to reduce your expenses. I need you to budget for the worst case scenario, because if you budget for the worst case scenario, you will be able to weather any financial storm that comes your way. So reduce your expenses and ask all of the tough questions on preparing for the worst, and then start to prepare for if the worst happens, how you will be able to navigate what the bad things that the recession will bring. The next thing that I need you to do, step 2, is to level up your emergency account. I like to call it a what if account, because one thing we know for certain and 2 things for sure, something always is going to come up. That car going to break down. That roof is going to start to leak. There's going to be someone that's going to call you with an emergency, that's going to be pleading for their last life for you to help them to get out of a jam. And you know that with your soft heart, you're going to be able to help them get out of the jam. So you have to prepare and level up that emergency account that you can be able to withstand financially any what ifs that happen unexpectedly. And what I want you to do is to make sure you have at least 10 months, a bare minimum of 10 months. Ideally, I would like for you to have 24 months in that savings account, but in that emergency account, but 10 months is the minimum. And the reason why 10 months is the minimum is because the Department of Labor did a study, and it said that based on you making $75,000 or more, and if you lost that income, if you lost that job, it would take you about 10 months to find the same job, equivalent job that's paying you the same amount of income. So we want to use that as a guide and make sure that we have at least 10 months of living expenses. And living expenses is all the expenses it will take to run your household. And we want to make sure that those things are stored in your emergency account, your what if account, that you can navigate any unplanned financial storm. The next thing we want to do, step 3, is to pay off all high interest credit card debt. Pay it off. Do whatever you need to do to make sure you get rid of the high interest credit card debt, because those rates are going to continue to go higher. And as those rates go higher, it's going to consume more and more and more of your income that you're earning. So we want to be able to get some relief, some economic relief. And the best way to get economic relief is to pay off all high interest credit card debt, automobile debt. Pay it all off. Be creative. Come up with strategies. Even if you have to take some extra work somewhere, that you can have extra money that you can throw towards getting out of those credit card and automobile payments. Because one thing that you will realize is that you get an automatic pay increase when you do not have to pay credit card loans, when you do not have to pay automobile loans. That is like having an increase in your pay that you didn't have to go and negotiate for with your job. So get rid of all of that high interest credit card debt and all of those high interest automobile loans if you have them. Get rid of them. Step 4, I need you to update your resume. Make sure your resume is updated, because one thing